Greetings, friends. It's your personal trainers, Erin and Lauren. Thanks for joining us today. Today's workout is an advanced level workout, so it's sure to challenge you. We all are going to offer some modifications so you can take those as needed. Erin and I have carefully and strategically designed this workout for you. Everything from the warm-up through the workout into the cool-down has been hand-picked, and so we think you're really going to enjoy it. This total body workout incorporates dynamic flexibility, aerobic combination, power moves, strength training, and also some isolation moves that target small muscle groups like the triceps. So the equipment you're going to need for today's workout include a set of dumbbells. Now I have two different types of varieties of dumbbells. For example, this is 10 pounds, and in this variety you can take weight off or you can put it on, so you can make it heavier. It's like a barbell, but it's a dumbbell. You can also take the option of using kettlebells. If you've never heard of a kettlebell, it's like a bowling ball with a handle. And so that's a great weightlifting tool that you can use. You're also going to need a light to medium level resistance band, or elastic tubing as I like to call it. You can find those just about anywhere. And then you're going to need an exercise mat for the floor. You can put it out on the floor and do your exercise on there. You're going to need a weight training bench, such as a padded bench. If you don't have a bench, we're going to offer alternatives along the way. For example, if you have a couch, you can utilize your couch if you're working out in your living room. And finally, you're going to need water. Make sure you have a water bottle with water filled up and ready to go so you can sip your water along the way. And I just wanted to mention about the kettlebells. Erin and I like to offer varieties with the weight training. So you don't have to always use the same dumbbells or the same tools in your workouts. So the kettlebell offers something unique and different. She's going to be using the kettlebell for some of the exercises today to show you what it looks like. And if you have kettlebells at home, feel free to use them. Please leave us a comment if you're interested in learning more about kettlebells. Erin is certified in kettlebell training, and each of us have been working out with kettlebells for over 5 or 6 years by now, and they're so versatile. And so if you're interested, again, if you're interested in learning more about kettlebells, please leave a comment and we can come up with some kettlebell workouts for you. Okay, well, thank you so much. We're going to have a word of prayer before we begin our workouts. If you could please bow your heads with us. Father in heaven, we thank you so much for the opportunity to exercise today. We thank you for these bodies and these minds that you have loaned to us. We pray and ask that you would help us to walk in good health, that you would guide us through this workout, and we ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, we're going to start with the warm-up. We're going to march in place. We're going to get that heart rate up. Keep in mind that these warm-up drills are approximately a minute in length. Okay? So let's talk about breathing for a second. How do we breathe? You want to breathe in from your nose, and you want to exhale through your lips. Right? So we want to keep that air flowing in through the nose, out through the lips. So, from here, we're going to keep lifting those knees up. You can go a little bit faster. Keep that heart rate up. Keep the shoulders pulled back. Chest is open. Good. Now from here, we're going to pause, and we're going to lift up the right toe and reach down. That nice stretch in the hamstring. And then we're going to switch. Breathe in and breathe out. And in and out. You should feel this going down the back of your leg. We're going to go just a few more seconds. Good. Tip from the hip. Butt bones go back. And let's do 3 more here. This is 1 and 2. One more time. And 3. Jumping jacks. We're going to take the arms up overhead. Both legs go out simultaneously. Now, some people aren't a big fan of jumping jacks, but you like everything else, right? So I want to offer that option. Take Erin's option. Continue with her if you like the jump. But if you don't like the jump, if it's too jarring for you, take the option here with me. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Very good. Come on, can you do about 6 more? Let's go for it. 5 more seconds. Good. Now we're going to keep the feet wide. We're going to go wide feet. We're going to slice the air with our arms. Okay? What does this mean? What does this do? Well, you're going to feel a great stretch in your chest, across the shoulders, front and back. And it's a wonderful way to really get the scapula activated, your shoulder blades. Good. Keep the glutes tight to protect the lower back. A couple more swings here. Good. Are you all breathing out there? Keep that breath. Good. Now this next one, we're going to have our feet nice and wide. We're going to take the right hip and we're going to push it back all the way till you feel that stretch in your buttocks. Now we're going to take the left toe, lift it up to the sky. Do you feel that stretch going down the inner thigh? Good. Now we're going to do the other side. Left hip back, right toe up and down, back center. Reach to the right. Lift the left toe and center. Excellent. We're warming up the inner thighs here. Warming up the muscles of the lower leg. It feels good. We got to get those hips back. Try to keep the knee from buckling inward. Excellent job. This is great for glute activation as well. We want our glute muscles to fire. And what this does, it protects our lower back if we have strong hips and glutes. And that's what we want, right?
I feel it.
Feel this.
Yeah, it's great.
Amazingly, it kind of gets that heart rate up. Good. Firmly plant that foot on the ground that you're anchored on. We really want to use the floor here in our movements. 5 seconds. Almost there. And relax. Good job. Good. Let's roll the shoulders. We're going to go into the next stretch is fast feet. So we're going to take our feet, lift the heels off the floor. We're going to punch into the floor. Good. Just pump your arms. We just want a quick movement. Quick movement. Get that central nervous system fired up a bit. Good. All right, now stop. I'm going to shake it off. Roll those shoulders. Your heart rate should have elevated. It spiked a little bit. Now we're going to go back and we're going to do that again. You ready?
Yes.
Set. Go. Good. Run it out. Run it out. We're getting warmed up. Woo-hoo. Preparing for movement here. Good. Now stop. We're going to take the left foot forward. We're going to take the right arm overhead. Pull back with it and around. For 4 more. 3. Do that backstroke. Last 2. And 1. Pull it forward. Good. Don't move your hips. And relax. Other side. Right foot forward. Left arm goes up. Let's pull it back and around. Warm those shoulders. Keep the chest facing forward. And let's move the arm the other direction. Good. Is your heart rate up?
It's up.
All right. And relax. Good. The next one, we're going to go into a squat. Keep the feet shoulder width. We're going to pull down. Then hug the left knee into the chest. Tap the toe. Lift the leg. And repeat. Down. Lift the left knee. Tap and lift. Down. Hug it in, folks. Down and out. Keep going. We're doing 30 seconds on each side. Now, this doesn't challenge your brain. I don't know what will. But I like this one a lot. Really opens the hips up again, and it gets those glute medius. The glute medius. That's the side of the hip here. Nice and warm. 1 more. Down. Tuck tight. Tap and lift. Now the other side. Down. Hug the right. Tap and lift to the right. Down. And tug, tap, and lift. Down. And up, tap, and lift. Keep going. The deeper you can get into those squats, the better. Really fires the core here. You'll hear us say that a lot. Firing the core, engaging the abdominals. That's right.
Slimmer waist. Good job.
All right, side bend. Left arm goes up. We're going to reach to the right. Really reach it over, pull it down. Right arm goes up. Let's go to the left. Good. Can you pick up the pace a little bit? Back and forth. Picture a tree bending in the wind. We want to anchor the feet. You don't need to bend the knees. Just keep them straight. Breathe in as you go over. Exhale as we straighten. 10 seconds. You're going to feel a stretch in the shoulder, running underneath the arm and down to the hip. Good. Keeping the feet in wide stance. We're going to bend from the waist. Arms go out straight. Let's point our thumbs east and west. We're going to bring the arms straight overhead, squeeze the blades, and back, stand to release. And again, this is called the bent over T. So you can see that our arms are making a T shape. And this is a great way to activate the back muscles while at the same time targeting the glutes to really warm them up and stretching dynamically the hamstrings. Good. Can you go one more? Squeeze and release.
Okay, very good. Now the next one is called the skater drill. So I want you to hinge at your hip, bring your feet close together. We're going to reach to the one side and then reach to the other. And reach, tap, reach, tap, reach, tap. You can see we're adding our arms here. We're gliding across the floor. Excellent. The further you reach, the harder the exercise. But I love this one. Again, it targets the glutes, lower leg. Keep going. Almost there. I know it's tough. Are you burning?
Yeah.
Good. Keep going. We've got 5 seconds. Breathe, right, friends? Inhale, exhale. Now, come to a stop. Grab your right foot to your right buttocks. Hold for 2 and down. Left side. Pull in and down. What are we doing here? Do you feel that?
Mm-hmm.
On the 5?
Right here.
We're stretching out what's called our quadricep. Quad means 4. We've done this move in our previous videos. It's a great way to keep the knees happy. This
Yes.
is a good way to prevent hip pain. One more.
Good. Leg cradles. So we're going to juggle that ball, or if you want to take it up to the next level, we're going to pick the leg up and pull. Pick it up, pull it up to the sky. So support the knee, the base of the knee, and the top of the ankle. You're pulling up, and what does this do? This loosens up our hips, our hip rotators.
Mm-hmm.
They are so important to keep loose. For all the moves, the advanced moves that we're going to be doing today, you want to be as flexible and ready as you can so you get a really beneficial workout. Remember, the warm-up is the foundation of the workout. So if your warm-up is sloppy and short, well, what's your workout going to be like? We want to make sure we start solid all the way through solid. Good. Are you all breathing? Don't hold your breath. Inhale through the nose. Get the breath down into the belly, and then exhale through the mouth. A lot of times we get so focused on what we're doing in a stretch or an exercise that we forget to breathe and we start to turn blue.
Oh no.
Breathe.
Good. Okay, now we're going to start the workout. Okay, we are done with the warm-up. Go ahead, sip your water, and find your mat. We're going to make sure that your mat is firmly planted on the ground here, nice and flat, and we're going to get in a shoulder width position. Now I'm going to take you through the sequence first, and then we'll start the clocks. So feet wide, we're going to bend our knees, crawl all the way out into a push-up position. Now take the right foot, place it beside your right hand. Bring it back to neutral, left foot beside your left hand. Now back to neutral, bend those knees, come up to a standing position, walk your feet together, 5 modified squat jumps. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, 5 pulsing squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and up. Okay, so that was the sequence. We're going to do that for 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Yes.
On your mark, get set, go. Out in that push-up position, take that right foot, and then that left foot back. In position, feet together, for 1, and 2. Good. 3, hips back. 4, 5, and we're pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All the way up, and we're out again. Now this is tough. It really builds endurance. We work a lot of different muscles here. Coming up to a standing position. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. We should be burning.
Yes.
Tough one. Left foot and right foot. You got it. Back together, feet together. Modified squat jump. That's what this is. You want to stretch the buttocks. 2. 1 more. Pulse it. 1, 2. How you doing?
Ooh,
3.
I
4,
feel it.
5, and up.
Oh.
Out again. We've got 1 minute left. You can do it. It's in your mind. And back up. Feet together. 5, 4. Heels flat. 3, 2, 1. And we're pulsing. Sit back. 3, one up. We are burning. This is the last one.
30 seconds.
1, 2.
25 seconds.
Back up. And feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to pulse. 2, 3, 4.
12 seconds.
5. Up.
Whew.
Good. Last one.
Oh
All the way up. Left foot and right foot. Back up to your standing position.
That's it.
Woo,
Excellent.
good job.
2 minutes cuts it off, right?
Yes.
All right, friends, your legs, your thighs should be on fire. If they're not, you either didn't do it right or you took too many breaks. Grab a sip of water. This next exercise is strength building. Your heart rate should be up. So what you're going to do, I want you to pick a weight for you seasoned exercisers. Choose a weight where you can do 10 reps pressing overhead. That's what we're going to be doing, 10 overhead presses, but we're going to sandwich each press with a front stepping lunge. So we're challenging our balance, our core. Erin's going to hold a kettlebell. She's going to explain briefly what to do.
For those of you who have a kettlebell at home, we want to hold it in what's called rack position. You can tell that the majority of the bell is resting on my bicep. I don't want to have my wrist out of neutral because that's going to really hurt my wrist over time. So I want to pretend like I'm punching my knuckles through the roof, like I could rest a piece of paper or an object here and it's not going to fall off, right? So I've got my elbow close to my side. I'm going to expand my chest, and this prevents me from hunching. I don't want to feel my lower back, so nice and broad.
Thank you. If you have a dumbbell, you're going to have your hand, your palm of your hand facing toward your face, and we're going to press overhead 180 degrees from the floor, right? And then we're going to bring it back down. We're going to combine that with a front stepping lunge and back. So we're challenging all the muscle groups. Bring your arm down. If you have your weight, get it ready, rack position for bells. Dumbbells, we're going to do 10 repetitions. Beginning with the left foot forward, we're working the right shoulder. So let's press overhead, exhale, bring it down with control, step out with the control and down and back. Press overhead again, 2. Keep going, follow Erin. I'm going to explain briefly. As she's doing her overhead press, she's swiveling around with the kettlebell. She's going to step out, descend down in that elevator, step back, good. Keep going. We're working the right arm, the left leg. Press overhead. Exhale as you press overhead. Inhale down. Exhale, press away from the floor. Squeeze your glutes as you're pressing your weight. That's right. Almost there. You can do it. To get chiseled, we have to work for it. We have to sweat, and we have to focus.
We've got 2 more.
Excellent job. Good. Use your upper back for your shoulders. Don't just use your arm. Use your upper back to get that weight up.
That's it.
Good. All right, shake it off. Water if you need it. We're going to switch to the other side. Left arm. You got your left arm ready. We're going to step out with the right leg. You can have your arm out for balance. Or grab another weight if you really want to load your legs. Are we ready?
Ready.
Let's start. Overhead press. Bring it down carefully. Step out. Squeeze the tush and back. Press. Very good. This is how we get strength. You know, if you're trying to lose weight, incorporate more weight training in your exercise routine. If you're not trying to lose weight, but you're trying to build muscle, incorporate more weight in your exercise routine. Weight training. If you're wanting to get stronger bones, weight training, my friends. Push. That's right.
6. You're doing so well.
All right, you can do it. 4 more.
7.
As you're pushing into that lunge, sink into your heel. Push, squeeze, and push back. Last 2. All right. Arms are burning.
1 more.
Last 1. Press. You did it. Excellent job. Relax, put your weight down.
Okay. Sip that water. Now go ahead, think about grabbing your elastic tube. Okay, now depending on the thickness of your tube, I want you to hold with your hands a little wider than shoulder width. You're going to find the edge of your mat or rug, and you want to keep your feet about shoulder width. We're going to punch out so our arms are straight, and we're going to pull the band back to the chest, tightening at the top here, and then we're going to release it. So this is called a straight arm band pull apart. Like you're trying to tear the band in two. Now notice here, if we look at Lauren, she's gonna come, look at what's happening to her scapula. It's coming together, right? You wanna pinch that imaginary piece of paper between your shoulder blades. Notice that as she squeezes, there's no bend in her arms. That's why it's called a straight arm band pull.
Last 3.
This is so good for scapular stability. We're not building strength here with this one.
2.
That's for our dumbbells.
Last 1.
What we're doing is we're activating. That's the
Whew,
difference.
excellent.
Activation.
Yes. All right, now their shoulder blades are activated. You'll also feel a little bit of those delts working, but now we're going to hone in on some strength for the upper back. Go heavy. I encourage you to go heavy. Erin's got your dumbbell here. Yep, kettlebell. I've got my dumbbell. All right, so what we're going to do is you're going to do one arm bent over row. If you're not familiar with this, we're going to push the hips back. Sit into your heels. Sit back like you have an imaginary chair. I'm going to hold the weight out in front at the knees, and we're going to pull, shrug that shoulder up, and the elbow moves up toward behind you, okay? So you want to use your scapula. Don't just use your arm, but use your scapula to pull that weight up. So go heavy. If you're advanced, go heavy to build strength. We're going to do 10 repetitions, starting with the right arm. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all ready? Let's do this. Down, we're going to pull it up. 1, we're going 10 in a row. Inhale here, exhale. Remember, control the movement. Always control your weights. Don't let them control you. Exhale on the way down. Inhale through the nose, halfway there. 5, 7. Here's 8. We're going to pull it up. You're going to feel the bicep working. You're going to feel the shoulder blade. Last one here. That's good. Now we're going to relax. Release the spine. You can set the weight down if you need to. Shake it out. Do you like those?
I do. They're excellent.
Okay. All right. Notice our heart rates are staying elevated. Lifting weights. You're going to be breathing hard. Are you ready for the left side? All right. Abs brace. Let's go. Good. Pull that shoulder up. Squeeze your shoulder blades like you have a hand right between your blades. Squeeze the blades together. Drive it up. Notice how Erin's pulling up with that bell. Notice how I have my wrist with my dumbbell here.
8.
Good. Last 2. Come on, breathe it out. Last one. We're getting chiseled here. This is how you do it. Relax. Let's put those weights down. Did you feel that? I hope so. If you didn't, go heavier.
Grab your sip of water. We're going to repeat that whole circuit again. Yes, that's right. We have to go back to the crazy crawl out. This is good for us. It's builds endurance and stamina. So keep your eyes on the prize, okay? Perseverance.
Ooh.
You ready? We're going to start that 2-minute clock. Here we go. Crawl out. Right hand, right foot. Back, left side. Together. Crawl back, have your feet together. Squat jumps for 1, 2, light on your feet. 3, 4, hips back. 1 more. Pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Are you sinking low? Right.
Ooh.
And left.
I love these dynamic moves.
Oh, here we go. Feet together. For 1, you can go shallow. 2, or you can go deep. 2 more. 1 more. Now when you pulse it, gentle up and down. Gently. 2, 1, up. Out again. Right side. This is great because it's like loaded stretching. Not only are we getting our aerobics and our stretching, but we're building strength. 3, 4, 5, and we're pulsing. 1, 2.
The race is not for the swift.
5. Up, out. That's true. All good things take time. We are almost there. We have less than a minute left. 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
4, 5. Pulsing. This is when it counts.
30 seconds.
3,
You can do it.
5. All the way up. Oh, we're burning.
Yes.
We are burning here. We're working so hard.
Woo.
We're getting the hard stuff done first.
Amen.
Right?
Yes.
Ooh, feet together. Make sure your form is tight. All right, so if you're tired, attempting to round your shoulders. Keep them
4,
shoulders pulled back.
5.
Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
Last one.
this is the last one, friends. Right side and left side. And we're going to finish. You're done.
Ah.
Congratulations.
Oh boy. All right. Your heart rate's up like last time, right? Did you work harder on that one? Did you have to take any breaks? I don't know. We didn't. Okay. We have our combination move again. That's right, a strength training move. Overhead shoulder presses and the lunge. Perfect way to build strength. Erin's got her bell. How much you got there?
I'm using 15.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it's 15 pounds, but the way it's shaped, you can really load up. It's excellent for building shoulder mobility. Love it.
Yes. You can swivel a kettlebell a little easier than a dumbbell. If you only have dumbbells, keep using them. I'm going to use a dumbbell with you, okay? All right, we're going to press overhead with the right arm. We're going to step out and do our lunge on the left leg. 10 reps. You can do it. Let's go. Press, bring it down with control. Left leg, descend down, push away. Good. Here's 2. Now let's talk about what you're doing with your navel here. Are you drawing it in toward your spine? Believe it or not, it makes it easier. If you draw it in, keep it pulled in. It's going to help you with your balance. It's going to help you with your press. It's going to help you with your lunge. Good. Try it out.
This is number 7.
All right. Come on, 3 more. You can do 3.
This is 8.
Good. Maybe you have 2 weights. Are you challenging yourself?
9.
Good. 9. It doesn't last long. You can get through the challenge. 10. You made it. All right. Hey, we're on the home stretch here. Roll those shoulders. Did you feel your shoulders? You feel your arm muscles?
Yes.
You know you work your triceps when you're doing an overhead press? Yes. Okay. Left shoulder time. Right leg's going to be going out. Are we ready? Let's do it. Press. 1. Bring it down. Keep it at the ear. Good. Whenever the weight is up, our core has to work harder. That's why we're loading from up top. This is how we get chiseled. We challenge ourselves in various ways. That's right. Is your knee staying behind your toe when you're lunging? Check that out.
Number 6.
Good. Anybody can do 4 more, right? That's right. All right, last 3. Exhale, inhale here. Inhale,
9.
exhale, last 1. You can do it. Come on, press it. Push, bring it down, get rid of it. Whew. All right, water.
Very good. Remember, here's the tip again. Remember, sip. Don't
Yeah.
drop your water. You'll regret it. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab your tubing again. Remember, more activation. We've got our feet shoulder width. Punch the ball in front of you. Nice tight grip. Now, you might say, I really struggled in the previous round. Have your hands wider. When they're wider, this is easier, especially if your tubing is really thick. Punching out, squeeze your buttocks so your lumbar spine doesn't move. Pull that band into the chest. Feel that? Hold for 2 seconds, release it. And pull. Do it nice and tight and release. So if you watch Lauren here, she is not moving from her wrists at all. All of the movement is coming from her scapula. That's the powerhouse. That's the workhouse, the workhorse that we're trying to activate here. How many more do we have?
We have 3.
3 more here. This is 1. Glutes are tight, legs are straight. Punching out.
Last 1.
Last 1. Here we go. Squeeze.
All right.
Squeeze. Let's hold.
Oh.
Holding.
Whew.
Why not? Hold.
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Release.
Oh.
You would not think that burns. In fact, this looks easy, but it's not.
Try it out. And if you felt that was too easy, take your hands closer and then pull apart. That really increases the resistance. Okay, now we're going to go back to those bent over rows. So go heavy. If you're finding that you're tired in your lower back, go lighter in weights. We want to be cautious with our weights and always challenge yourself in a safe manner. So we're going to bend from the hips. Make the crease where the belly meets the thigh. We're going to start with the right arm. We're going to row. Good. 10 repetitions. I want you to stare at a place in front of you on the floor. Roll that shoulder back. move the scapula. If the scapula is not moving, it's simply an arm exercise and you're not getting the benefit. Okay? So pull it up, grip the weight, 3 more. Nice and tight. 9, last one, we're working our lats. 10, and release. Release it down. Shake out that side. Good. Okay, we got the last round here. Take it to the left arm. Are we ready? The shoulders pulled back and down. We're gonna hinge. We're gonna go ahead and pull it up. Good. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, you can do it. That's right, pull it up. Keep sitting back. Chest is over top of the floor. Notice how Aaron's back is flat, but we're keeping a neutral grip. We're keeping a neutral curvature right here in the spine. Last 2, you can do it. Come on. Pull it up. And 10. Wow. All right, get rid of the weight.
Ooh, very good. Congratulations. We are done with that circuit. Sip your water again, and we're going to move on to the next circuit. And everyone's going to need a pair of dumbbells for this. Set your kettlebells down, grab your dumbbells. So, Lauren and I are both going to go with 10 pounds.
10 pounders.
What we're going to do is we're going to do a series of combination moves. This is excellent for elevating your heart, building strength. So we want our feet a little wider than shoulder width. We want our chest expanded, like a soldier in attention. We're going to go down into a squat, push back. We're going to do a little jump, and we're going to rack the weights at our shoulder. Do you notice that? And then we're going to release. Okay, so that was our practice round. We're going to go for 8 repetitions. Are we ready? Mm-hmm. Here we go. Down, reach, and rack it. That was 1. Down, 2. So try to squeeze your buttocks at the very top. We want to catch the weight. We want to be tight in our armpit muscles. So we're using our lats here. We're driving the weight
halfway.
With our hips, right? Because the hips are the powerhouse. The weight should feel weightless as we come up. What number are we on here?
8.
Good. Now from here, shake it out. Mm-hmm. We're going to rack the weights here the whole time. Rack position, feet are shoulder width. We're going to go into a squat and press. Here we go. Down, press the weight. That was 1. Down, and 2. Down, 3. Now a few things here as Lauren counts. Notice how low she's getting. Her thighs are almost parallel to the ground. You don't have to get that low. You can keep your squats more shallow. She is punching
7.
all the way up. Her arms are straight.
Last one.
One more. Punch and breathe at the same time. Now, weights down. Still in your hands. We're going to catch our breath. Mm-hmm. We're going to do 5, putting both of those moves together. It's called the clean squat and press. That's right. Yeah. Clean squat and press. So here we go. Down, rack position. Now, squat, press it. That was 1. Reset. Down, hold the shoulder, squat, and press. That was 2. I know it's intense.
Good job.
It is so worth it. 3. We're breathing out as we descend.
Last
down
2.
And up, down, and press. Can you do one more? Keep the shoulders back. Down, up, back, and press.
5.
Oh, you did it.
Beautiful.
Excellent job. Weights down.
Whew, that's what we call aerobic training and weight training combined.
Yes. Oh, it's excellent. Really builds strength. It builds endurance. You'll feel like you've just run up a hill. But we stay stationary. It just depends on your weight.
That's right. You feel like you've run up a hill. Mm-hmm. You can do the same with a kettlebell, by the way. We just showed you the dumbbell version. So,
yes.
Again, if you want to make that comment, if you want to learn more about kettlebells, let us know. Okay.
Friends, we are going to do that circuit one more time.
Right.
That's right, because practice makes better. So grab your weights again. Mm-hmm. We gave you about a 20-second rest. We're being generous today.
Feel free to go a little lighter if you find your form is compromised. We always want to operate with safety.
And if you feel like you can't even use weight, just pretend you have the weights. Okay, you can always do something. Okay, so we're going to go into the cleans. 8 reps. Lauren's counting. Here we go. Down to the shoulder and release. Down and up. So notice here that we're going slow on the way down, but we're coming up fast. So it's all about timing. right?
Halfway there.
We're catching. It's like we're catching, bam! We're catching the weights at the top with our scapula. Remember we talked about the scapula? We want stability in our shoulder blade.
Last one here.
One more.
You can do it.
Good. Hold the weights. Hold, hold, hold. Squat and press. Here we go. 8 reps. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down.
I love these combination moves.
Keep counting, Lauren. I want to go over a few things. Notice her knees, they're not buckling in. She's keeping a wide stance. Her feet are flat on the floor. Her toes
Last one here.
are still forward. One more time.
Push it.
Punch it.
Push it up. So you gain a little momentum from your squat. You're gaining it into the shoulder press. Whereas before, we had no momentum with the shoulder press. So in this case, you can go even heavier if you want.
That's right. Okay, we're gonna put those moves together. So you have 5 more reps. And go ahead and sip that water. Just keep thinking. Poise under pressure.
That's right.
Poise under pressure. That's what we're trying to get to. Okay? So we've got our weights here at our thighs. Feet are shoulder width. Anchor to the ground. And here we go. Down, shoulders, squat, press it.
That's right. 4 more.
Reset it. Down. And up.
Squeeze.
Squat. Then
Press.
reset. Down. You can do this. Up, back, and press. You want to get a nice stretch in our hamstrings with every descent. Poise under pressure. Down. It carries over
Last
into your
one.
everyday life. And up,
This is it.
back,
This is
and
it.
punch.
Yes.
Whew. You got through it. Congratulations.
Can we put the weights down?
Weights down.
Okay. All right. Put the weights in a safe place. Please sip your water. Continue to hydrate. Roll their shoulders. We're going to go into an upper body circuit here. We're going to target the chest. So if you're a fan of the chest press, here you are. Here you go. We're going to use a weight bench. Erin's going to help me move the bench. I'm going to position it here. I'm going to be using dumbbells on the bench. If you don't have a bench, that's perfectly fine. You can use the floor. Erin's going to be using 2 kettlebells. If you don't have kettlebells, use the floor and dumbbells. Okay, so everybody has options here. With the chest, we're going to be doing 10 repetitions. So with my weights here, I'm going to take a little bit of weight off. We're going to be doing what we call a superset. So right after our chest presses, we're going to go into some tricep dips, just so you're ready for those. That's how you can prepare, kind of figure out how much weight you're going to want with your chest press. 10 repetitions. So you're going to get on your bench in a safe manner. Your weights are on your thighs. We're going to come back slowly. Keep your feet grounded on the floor. We have a small arch in the back. And Erin, how's your back? Do you have an arch?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to get started from the top. We're going to press for 10. So we're going to descend down, expand the chest to the sky. 1. You should feel your shoulder blades moving as you are going down and up. They really should hug the bench as you are performing the movement.
5.
Good. Halfway there. Pull it down. Keep the abs braced tight.
7.
Good. Control that weight down. Really open the chest.
8.
Squeeze. Last 2. 9. And press it up for 10. Okay, if you're on a bench, put the weights firmly on the floor and roll up. And good. Now we're going to go into tricep dips. Erin's going to use the couch for those of you who don't have a bench. You can also use a chair. So we're going to do 10 tricep dips. Keep your hands shoulder distance apart. We want to press into the palm of your hand. The meaty part of your hand is where we're going to be pushing from. Feet are on the floor. We're going to go for 10. We're going to bend those elbows and push up. We're going to increase it. If you want to increase the resistance, increase the intensity, we're going to lengthen out the legs. Follow Erin if you want to keep your legs bent. Last 5. Good. Now keep that fanny near the couch or the bench. We don't want to gravitate away from it. That hurts the shoulders. Last 2. Push through the hand. Last 1. And relax. Sit it back. Very good job. Now we're going to continue to work the arms and the chest. We're going to go into what we call a floor knee tuck. This is excellent for core stability. It's also going to keep those arms burning and the chest burning as well. So get your weights out of the way. Let's hit the floor. We're going to do 30 seconds of what we call a knee tuck. So we're going to get into our push-up position. Put your body weight into your hands. We're going to bring the toe up to the chest and then alternating. Good, keep going. Notice how Erin is keeping her head in line with her spine. She's bringing her toe up on the carpet here, keeping the weight pushed down through the floor. Good, keep going. Do you feel your abs? Do you feel your arms? Yes, and yes. Good, almost there. We're doing 30 seconds. We're going, we're burning. Keep going, keep going. Feel it. A couple more seconds. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it to the knees. Good. So if you did that correctly, you're going to feel, especially your lower abdominals, even if your upper abdominals and obliques were working. Did you feel it?
Oh, everywhere.
Good. I could really feel my arms too. Yeah. So guess what? We get to do that again. Mm-hmm. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Okay.
What else can you be?
That's right. Come on, we're chiseling. So grab some water. Let's get back to the chest press. Shake out those arms. We have some amazing stretches for you here in like 5 minutes or less that we're going to do together. Okay, so we're going to get into our chest press position. This is our last set of 10, so load up. If you didn't quite feel it that much last time, load it up. We're going to burn it out. Okay, so get on your bench properly. Weights on the thighs. Are you all ready to go?
Yes.
Settle in, bring your shoulders down. We're going to go, descend down. Here's number 1. Down and squeeze the chest. Good. I love this move because I love to feel the burn. Excellent. Remember, those shoulder blades need to be moving as you're doing the exercise. If they're not moving, that can be dangerous. 4 more.
7.
Last 3. 8. Exhale here, inhale here, and that's 10.
Yes.
Good. Let's bring the weights down carefully toward your shoulders and then allow the weights to go to the floor before getting up. And Erin had her weights to the sides in a careful manner. Okay, let's hit the triceps. Last round. Follow Erin if you want modified or if you have a couch. Follow me if you want the more intense version. Legs out or legs bent. Hands right under the shoulders. Let's go 10. Here we go. Burn it out. We have 3 heads of the tricep, and this move targets them. Squeeze, push all the way to the top. Make sure you're not cheating. Go all the way down and push to the top. Last 4. Squeeze. 3. This gets rid of those arm wings that we talk about all the time, right? Last 1. Are we done? All right, she's my counter. Okay, now we're going to do the last exercise. We have those knee tucks from the floor that we all love to do. So move your weights carefully out of the way. Find your mat, find your carpeting. We're going to get into push-up position. We're going to do 30 seconds of these knee tucks. Are you ready to go? Okay, hands underneath the shoulders. Toes are going to be pointing into the floor. Heels up. Let's begin. Bring that toe in. Good. Now I want you to draw your navel in toward your spine. Arms are locked tight. Don't push away from the floor, but push into the floor and keep moving those thighs. Bring the toe up. Exhale. Back is flat. Almost there. Come on, we're on the home stretch. And relax. Good, knees down. Pull it back for a quick stretch. All right, friends. How did you do?
Congratulations, you are done. Your reward, stretching. So we're going to show you a few floor exercises that you can do to really cool down, relax, get that lactic acid out of your muscles. Lauren's going to show you how to fold up the mat. Because with this one, we're going to be stretching out the hip flexors. And so we're going to be kneeling, we're going to be getting in a kneel position. We're kneeling down like a gentleman's getting ready to propose to his future wife, okay? We're kneeled, and we're going to have the left foot out, firmly planted from heel to toe. We want to push down. Now the back toe, don't forget about the back toe. He's got a job. We want to kickstand. So we're driving the toes toward the kneecaps. We're going to gently pull forward and down with the groin. Do you feel that in your hip flexor? Oh, this feels great.
Yes.
This is terrific for lower back pain. If you have lower back pain, recommend doing this. You can use a pillow or something to give your knee even more cushioning. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, we're going to reach back for the right foot. Pull it into your buttocks. This is similar to the one that we did for the warm-up. Remember the quadricep pull? Now we're getting our quadriceps involved. We're stretching more muscle groups at the same time. Now some of you might say, I'm not there yet. I can't quite reach up for my foot. Don't worry. Work up to it. Take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, now we're going to release that, and we're going to switch sides. The goal is about 30 to 60 seconds on each side. So we're in that position. Don't forget, curl the toes in the back. And we're going to reach forward. Do you feel that left side?
Ooh, yes.
Feel that hip flexor? Ooh, good.
Now, if you need to hold on to a wall or something stable beside you, that's very helpful if you're still wobbly.
This requires some core strength as well. So now we're going to go ahead, try to reach for that foot if you can. If not, leave your foot in the back where it is. Now squeeze your buttocks together. Do you feel that it deepens the stretch? I feel it more. Do you? Yeah. Okay, good. 5 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, and release it.
Excellent. We're going to go to the hamstring stretch. So you're going to straighten out your mat, and you're going to lie flat on your back. Okay, we're going to start with the left leg. Keep your right leg straight. Your left leg is bent. We're going to reach behind the left knee, and we're going to pull back toward your chest, and we're going to breathe through this stretch. This is a hamstring stretch, and after all those squats, after all those lunges that we've done, you're going to have to stretch this muscle that's worked so hard. Now flex the foot by pointing the toe toward the shin bone here, and you're going to feel a deep stretch into the lower leg, or what we call the calf muscle. Good. Take a deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Good. Now we're going to let the leg down with control, and we're going to do the same thing on the right leg. Reach behind the right knee, keeping the right leg straight. The left leg remains on the floor and straight. We're just going to pull the leg toward the chest. But with any stretch, you want to make sure that you're keeping your level of comfort here. So a stretch should be moderately uncomfortable, but there should not be shooting pain. Good. Just keep pulling back. Breathe through that. We're lengthening out the muscle now that it's been working hard. You all have worked hard. We're so proud of you. Good. Excellent job. 5 more seconds. And we're going to relax, release the leg down.
Okay, very good. Go ahead, turn over so you're on all fours. This is an inner thigh stretch. So you want your hands underneath your shoulders. Go ahead and double up your mat if you want extra cushioning, like Lauren. Okay, so we've got our toes curled to our knees, our hands are flat. You're going to take your right leg, extend it out so it's straight. Try to drive your foot firmly into the ground and gently push the hips back, 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 sit back, and then drive forward slightly. Just a little rock forward, and we're going to go back again. These are excellent for stretching your inner thighs and groin. So you're actually just using your own body weight to pull into the stretch. Anywhere from 5 to 10 is fine on each side. Good. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch sides here. So we're going to extend that left leg out. Try to straighten that knee. If your knee is bent, you're not going to get the benefit of the stretch. Straighten it out. We want a neutral spine, okay? So keep that spine, the little arch in your lower back should maintain the arch as you push back and release forward. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Breathe in on the way back. Exhale forward. little rock backs. Inhale. Exhale. And you can hold really as long as you need to. Make it your own. These are for you. You don't have to go at our pace here. You can slow it down even more. Last time here. Press into the ground. And release. Good job.
That's also excellent for stretching out the wrists. Since all of us are on our phones all the time, when we can get in a position to stretch out the wrists, take advantage of that. It will help. Now we're going to do a tricep stretch next using a bench. You can also use your couch, but Erin and I wanted to show you this unique stretch that you can do. It's a great way to stretch out the shoulders, as well as the triceps, and even the pectoral muscles. So you're going to get your pad in front of your bench or in front of your couch, and what you're going to do is we're going to reach overhead with both arms. You're going to place your hands on the meaty part of your upper back, and what we're going to do is we're going to put our elbows on the tip of the bench. Now position your hips back a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to sit back on our haunches, and notice how Erin's head is in line with her spine. So if you want to intensify the stretch, not only can you sit back, but you're going to push, literally push into the bench with your elbows. Now if that's too much, you lighten the pressure and you just hold that position. Do you feel it in your triceps? Good. Keep holding that there. Make sure to not tuck the chin all the way into the chest, but keep it lifted up slightly. Good. Breathe, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Are those muscles shaky from all those dips? That's right. Good. Now we're going to relax. Bring the arms forward. I like to do that stretch on my bed, right before bed, and it really helps to stretch out those hard-working muscles.
Yes, well thank you so much for joining us in this workout today. We had such a wonderful time. We love to get your feedback, so please leave us comments. Let us know what you'd like to see, certain exercises or routines. We just want to know what you have to say. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Thank you again for joining us. Remember to keep drinking your water, keep your eyes on the prize.
That's
You're
right.
gonna reach your goals.
That's
May
right.
the Lord bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.